So today I'm going to try to set up the new steering column. I got people coming in a couple of days to help me lift the engine off to be able to put the new steering cable through. So I'm going to show you how I do that, which I don't really have any experience. I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos, so we'll just have to see how this works out. I'll give you this fancy little diagram to go by. Template. First I'm going to do these 3/8. I'm going to drill like some little pilot holes and then use some 3/8. It does not look very square. Alright, so now I'm going to do the 3/8. So now I got to do the 3 1/4 hole right there. Got to buy I bought all this stuff because I didn't really have much tools, especially for drilling. I had to order off of Amazon a 3 1/4 hole saw. Alright, I'm going to get that cleaned up and then see about getting installed the part that holds the steering wheel and the mechanism for the steering cables. Okay, so then this part will go here. This will go over it. And then the steering wheel will go on. Alright, so I'm going to have to go lean in there to put these on. Alright, now for the, whatever this thing is called, the Helm. Yeah, that's where the cable actually goes in for the steering. So I'm going to try to see if I can't get that attached. Okay. So now we can go drive the steering wheel. Alright, gotta install this first. I gotta put in this little key. Make sure you don't lose this thing. Washer and nut. Come on. Sweet. Alright, so then you're supposed to have it about like that to start for the steering cable. I almost completely forgot I got to get the steering cable up through the bottom. I'm going to have to rethink this or cut another hole. I think I'm going to have to cut a hole on this side so it comes up and then bends into there. This is supposed to go right up against the end of that, and then this will go in and be wrapped around. Problem is, the hole that the cable's coming through is lined up with that. So I don't know if it's gonna come up and then be able to bend to go in. These things are not very flexible. Really don't want to cut a hole in the bottom in the floor for that. So I think I'm gonna cut a hole, feed it through here, and then when I try to set it and adjust it, maybe figure out a way to have some more play. I guess I could come in here and push it, and then maybe get one of those brackets or clamps, where they are, that hold wires, hold it against the side. I mean, either way, it's still All that I guess would have a little angle rather than having a bend coming out of the floor and then go back up. Yeah. I think that's what I have to do. Put it in here, push it over to the side, get something clamped. So it kind of runs up and then turns. Got a bird fight. Okay, so yeah, let me play with it a little bit longer or figure out for sure what I'm gonna do. Alright, so at the end of this is a little steering line that's going to go into the helm, and then it circles around and it comes back out, and there's like a little capper piece. This. So you want to make sure it comes pre-greased, but it suggests to throw some extra on there, or I guess there's like option to, but anyway, I'm going to. So I'm going to use some of that Quicksilver marine grease to add that. Alright. Then we'll put this cap back on until I'm about to feed it through. Try to anyways. Alright. So hopefully it's good to go, and I'm going to be able to bend it, stick it in and let it pull through. Hopefully. Okay. We got grease. Alright, let's see if we can bend this sucker enough to get it going. Wrap. Okay, start.
Slowly?
Yeah. Is it not? Nothing. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, so do you remember how it was? The wheel? Wait. Turn it back to where this ends, like right here. Okay, whoa. Alright. So now. Okay, now start turning clockwise. Alright, try the other way. It's not taking it. Oh yeah, that's taking it. Okay. Keep going. Turn. Turn that way. So, oh no, the other way. Yeah.
Keep going?
Yep.
Alright, we're there.
Okay, so okay, so start turning the other way. That should be good. Yeah, it'll stand up.
That's not right.
What's that?
That's what. There you go.
Alright. We'll have to take this off and readjust it since I had you go the opposite way. I should have thought that this should have been pointed over here then when we started. But that's not a big deal. I don't think. So, awesome. That's what I needed.
That was it?
That was it. Okay, so that's with the motor being straight, and obviously it's upside down. What had happened was, because it's a starboard facing helm, I should have had it when I'm like, that's how it started when it started feeding, thinking we were going clockwise, but when we did it, we actually had to go this way, so it actually should have started over here. So this steering wheel actually gives you two different places to be able to use the key, so I'm hoping I can just take it off, turn it, and have it line up with that other slot for the key. If not, I will just deal with it. Come on. Oh no. Crap. That stuff's all stuck to my sticky part. And I kind of broke it. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, I bet. Shoot. When I took the one off the old one, I had to get something to break it off. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna have to look into that. Alright, watched a couple videos. The easiest one, a polar, that's what I need is a polar, but let's see if this works. So, you put your leg, your arm, so you can, oh wait, first you gotta put the nut on the first several threads, so that way you don't ruin the threads. That, and then put pressure. Well, when they did it was also my thing's not mounted, so I think I'm just going to be stuck with it. Oh, there it goes. Sweet! Shout out to Born Again Boating. That was awesome. Okay, so now let's see if, of course I would turn it to where the motor's not straight. And there goes my... Come on! Alright, so, man, it's just off by a little bit. Maybe... pain in the butt. Okay, so that's straight. And Ay, ay, ay. Do it yourselfers, man. Come on. Oh, sweet. I mean, that is not perfect, but it's a lot better than it being upside down. What you think? Whew. Okay. And yeah, it's not perfect, but it's definitely close enough. All right, right on, right on. So let's reassemble this thing. Hope I didn't screw up the nut too bad beating on it. Oh, thank goodness. I did not want to have to go buy a pulley just for this one thing. You mentioned something about a certain torque, but I don't have a torque wrench. So I'm just getting it tight. Okay. Straight. What happened here? Oh, okay. All right. And I messed up my beautiful wheel. This is supposed to be pointed down towards one of the edges in between the screws. Get this thing on there, and then my little sticky, which is probably gonna there's more stuff in there. That sticky's probably pretty worn out now, but I can always glue it. Try to get it straight. Nope. Oh, nope. Come on. All right. All right. Woohoo. Okay. I gotta bolt this down. I need to figure out, let me show you. Okay, so this is not as wide as the old console was, so obviously when they bought it new, it had red carpet, and you can see back here the outline of the old one, so it covered up that. If I slide this forward, which I can't really slide it forward too much because the steering cable won't bend and allow it to go. I mean, it basically has to be where it's at. So, but before I put that in, I had slid it to where it just covered up that part, and I was like, well, I can deal with that. But then it showed some of the decking on the back side, so I was like, I'd rather have that down at my feet rather than where people will see it. So I think I'm just going to get a piece of carpet, some gray carpet, and just zip a couple screws in it. That way, I mean, it'll be noticeable, but not as noticeable as that. So yeah, but I'll probably actually bolt this down and do that when I get around to doing the electrical, which is probably going to be the next thing I do. I appreciate you guys watching, especially if you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Basically, I showed you what not to do, and if you do, how to correct it, I guess. but this isn't really like a how-to channel. This is just me stumbling through fixing up a pontoon. So, but I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Hey, if you disliked it, you can hit the dislike button. I'm cool with that. But what would really help me is if you share it. It'd be great to share it to your friends, family, your grandparents, whoever, just so I can get some more views and hopefully more subscribers. Thanks, YouTube. Peace out.